I don't believe Jesus was God because I read a Bible and the author said that idea developed later. And it goes so far as to say this, and this breaks my heart. I've seen many, especially young men and women, believe this. Well, who can really know anything? There's so many different teachers and different biblical interpretations. Yeah, there's God and Satan, truth and lies, receiving and distorting. The problem, notice, in this passage is not intellectual, it's affectional. It says they'll accumulate teachers not to suit their own ideas, but their own passions. The heart is the issue. The heart is always the issue. And it's interesting because they aren't seeking truth, but justification. They keep falsehood in their head to protect the immorality in their life. And I can guarantee you this, behind almost every cult is some weird sexual immorality. And here's what happens. They stop listening to truth, and they empower the lie. Verse 4, it says, and they will turn away from listening to the truth and wander off into myths. Turn away. They'll turn away from listening to the clear teaching of Scripture, 2,000 plus years of church history and tradition. Yeah, no, I don't think it's a sin. I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's all that bad. I don't think it really matters. I don't think God would be like that anymore. God is immutable. He is unchanging. And the sexual revolution of the 60s will not change the God of eternity. If your God never disagrees with you, you might be worshiping an idealized version of yourself. Are you listening to the truth, or are you wandering off into myths? We need to be very careful who we take counsel and advice from. There's a propensity in each one of us to choose friends and teaching that only reinforces what we already think. You know those people. I have them too. I can call them, and they'll tell me exactly what I want to hear. They say exactly what we already think. Be careful you don't select as experts people that agree with you but agree with God. So preach faithfully and listen carefully, because the goal is to finish well, which is my final point. Finish well. Paul says it this way, verse 5, he says, as for you, Timothy, and as for me and you, always be sober-minded, endure suffering, do the work of an evangelist, fulfill your ministry. He gives